I'm coming. If you hand over to government to maintain, the budget the money and share it.
To live in that particular place that the house is. So it's supposed government to really compensate them so that and pay them and relocate them to where they are going and build another house for them.
Careful engineering and management to meet human needs. Hello everyone, thanks for joining us on another episode of Property Doctor, the show that brings to property owners and property users the easiest remedies to beautify your homes, to maintain your home and help you save money. You can connect with us on Facebook and on Instagram at Property Doctor NG and on YouTube at Property Doctor NG. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so on the link below or the link that accompanies this video. You can also click on the alert button so that you can get notification whenever a new episode comes up. We will be talking about beautifying the exterior of our buildings today. And I'm sure you're going to learn a lot of things from what we'll be talking about today. Now let's get to the business of the day. We want to talk about beautifying the exterior of our buildings. You know, the exterior of our buildings and the beautification of the exterior of our buildings is not a common phenomenon. It actually started from the days of our fathers in the days of old. You can identify people's homes by the way the building was decorated, like the King's Palace, or maybe the wealthy people's homes, and so on. Fast forward to 2021. Buildings have evolved over the years, and the decorative materials also evolved and improved over this period of time. But most people take their time to beautify the interior of their buildings and leave the exterior. The exterior of part of the building is still yours. So the exterior of your buildings include your walls. Some of them are made up of blocks, bricks, wood, stones. You can see most houses, they have just windows, doors, and so on. So many things actually make up the exterior of your building. Although some things can be both interior and the exterior, like our doors and windows, they can be part of the interior of the building and also the exterior of the building, even the walls. So these days, we do different things to beautify our buildings. Some people use paints to beautify the exterior part of the building. Some put on tiles on the wall. Some just put the mortar, just render it and paint it. Others use glass. Others use wood finish. Some people use cladding, artwork, epoxy, and so many other items to improve the value of the building. So today, we'll be talking about painting the exterior of our buildings. You know, we have different kinds of paints. We have the emulsion paint, we have satin paint, the silk paint, text coat, and so many other kinds of paints that you may use or you may want to use to beautify the exterior of your building. But let's look at how to manage our exterior paints so that they can last long. Our buildings are exposed to different things like weather. Sometimes the building experiences natural conditions that can affect them, like very hot weather, or sometimes very cold weather, or sometimes it's raining, or the harmattan harsh weather, and so on. But we want to see how we can manage the exterior of our buildings that are exposed to so many things that we just talked about. Now, what are the things that can affect the exterior part of our buildings? Before the building is affected, you know, we have natural causes and we have the man-made causes, things that can affect the exterior part of the building. When you use poor quality material to finish your exterior, it's going to affect it because it's not going to bring out the beauty on the exterior part of the building. Then even if you have good material and you have poor workmanship, it's also going to affect the exterior part of your building. Now, even if the building is okay, maybe has been done properly, if you have accidental impact affecting the exterior part of the building, it can affect the painting on the wall as well. Like I told you earlier on, environmental conditions like exposing the buildings to road, where there's a road construction, it can affect the building because when they are doing some maybe excavation around that area, it's going to affect the building because dust will now be touching the building and it can affect the paint of the wall or the paint on the wall. I beg your pardon. So let's go on a short break. But before then, let me introduce Property Doctor products that can help you in staying healthy. We have the PD soap, the PD hand wash, the PD bleach, the PD antiseptic Dettol. We have the PD paint, the satin paint and the emulsion paint. We have PD glass care, the tile care, and so many other home care products. This will help you stay healthy and make your buildings happy. Please stay tuned for more tips on beautifying the exterior of your buildings. We will be right back. Welcome back. Now, before we paint the exterior of our buildings, we should take some simple steps that can make the paint on the exterior last long. The first thing we should do as experts is to make sure that there is a damp-proof course on the wall to prevent rising damp. You can watch a video on managing damp rising on the wall to get more tips on rising damp or on how to prevent rising damp. Make sure you also have a clean and dry wall surface. Use good brush, a good brush to paint the wall. Use good quality paints. That's paint that can last you, make your walls, the wall paints last for up to 4 years. You can also use paints made for the exterior of the building. This kind of paints, they contain antifungi and it will not allow mold or fungi to grow on the wall. That's where you see green things growing on the wall or black or something that will make the wall look dirty. Now, because of our weather condition, use paint that has antifungi material in it. Now, when you are painting, you paint in a uniform direction or in a uniform method, not just anyhow. You understand? If you can't do that, then you get a professional to help you do the job so that your paint will last long and you will save money. Allow the first coat to dry properly before applying another coat of paint to prevent problems on your surface. We'll be discussing these problems you have by painting on the wall in an inappropriate manner in one of our episodes coming up very soon. So now let's look at the advantages of painting your exterior. If you paint your exterior, it makes you feel good. That is, when you have used good quality paint, it makes you feel good that you're going into a beautiful building or you have a beautiful building. It also improves the value of the building in case you want to sell it. People will not look down at the building as if it is not well kept. It protects the building as well because when you paint the wall, it will protect the building from some harsh materials touching the building. Now, what other advantage do you think we can get by painting our buildings? What do you think? You can send a message to us or you can call us on our number. We're always happy to hear from you about your tips or your ideas or whatever you think can help us keep our buildings safe and properly maintained and making them look good. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode of Property Doctor and also learned something. We hope to see you same time next week for another interesting episode of Property Doctor. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so on the link below. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you and bye.
I'm coming. If you hand over to government to maintain, the budget the money and share it.
To live in that particular place that the house is. So it's supposed government will compensate them so that and pay them and relocate them to where they are going and build another house for them.
Careful engineering and management to meet human needs.